concrete and cement is such a high-end look, and it's one of those things you could really recreate and have that look for less. So for this next DIY, you want to get some Quikrete. You can buy this at Lowe's or Home Depot. You're also going to need some silicone muffin tins. Really, you can buy these everywhere. I'll link to the ones I got down below. Start by putting your Quikrete into a disposable bowl, and then you're going to add in water. Now, I don't ever measure this, but you want your Quikrete to be at kind of a pudding consistency, so where it pours in nicely. So just add water until you're at that consistency. Next, you're going to fill up your silicone containers till they're about maybe 3/4 of the way full. Then you're going to add in tea lights into your silicone trays. Fill up 2 more of the silicone trays with Quikrete, leaving those without a tea light in them. Now I'm also going to be using a smaller silicone tray, and I'm gonna fill that up the same way with my Quikrete. If you need more, just mix it up. And then I'm gonna put those in the smaller containers about 3/4 of the way up, and then put in my tea lights in half of them. You want to leave 3 of them that do not have the tea lights inside. Let everything sit and dry for about 3 hours. Then you can pop them out of the molds. And then what I did was let them continue to dry overnight. The next day I came back in, and now I'm going to glue them together. So the glue I'm going to be using is E6000, and I'm going to flip one of the ones without a tea light over. I'm going to add E6000 to the back. I'll put one of the cement molds with the tea light on top of the E6000. Now I did have a little bit of trouble with these kind of sliding off, so you may have to put some support pieces on the edge while these dry. Let them dry for a few more hours, and then you have decorative candles that you can set out in your decor using the cement, and they look really high end. Dollar Tree has some really great clear acrylic containers, and I have this acrylic organizer with drawers in my bathroom that I spent a lot of money on several years ago. So I wanted to create one with Dollar Tree items. What you're gonna need for this DIY is 6 of the clear acrylic drawers. We're gonna create a makeup or jewelry organizer. So what you're gonna do is remove any of the tags on the front. Then we're going to line them up. To attach them together, you wanna use E6000 because this creates a really strong bond. And we're going to put the majority of our E6000 on the sides of our containers. You can put a little bit on the top, but you don't want it to show through since it is clear. Let this dry completely overnight, and then you can put in items that you need to store in your room. Have you been to the Dollar Tree Plus section? They have a lot of fun decor items, one being this wood tray for $5. So I grabbed that at my local Dollar Tree. I'm gonna start by doing a deep stain color on this tray. Now when I do that, I use a foam brush and I paint it all around the edges, and then with the excess, I'll just pull it off with a paper towel immediately after I put it on. If you want your stain to be a little bit of a deeper color, just leave it on longer before wiping it off. I wanted to add an inside tile portion, and Dollar Tree carries these peel and stick tiles, and I've had them now for a while, and I thought this would be the perfect project for these tiles. Right now, blue and white ceramic decor is a really popular trend in high-end stores, so I'm gonna bring some of that blue and white trend with these tiles. So I'm gonna use a piece of cream craft paper, and I'm gonna use it inside my tray to create a template, and I just press it down along the edges. Then I'm gonna cut out my template. Then I'm gonna pull out 2 of those tiles from Dollar Tree, and I'm gonna cut one of them down to size. I'm gonna cut down another tile and line it up to match with my first tile. And then I'm gonna use some hot glue to hold them in place. And here's a look at how my tray turned out. I've been trying to introduce my girls to all of some of my favorite movies from when I was a kid. So the other night we were watching Princess Diaries, and there's a scene in the movie where Mia and her mom are doing this balloon art on canvas, and it looks so much fun. So I had this idea, what if we tried to recreate that and actually see how easy it is to do? So I don't know if anyone's ever gonna wanna try this DIY, but it's gonna be really entertaining to watch me try. So let's talk supplies. First, I changed into something that I'm okay getting paint on because I don't know how much paint's gonna go everywhere. I also picked up black poster board. That's what we're gonna use as our base. You could also use canvas if you wanted. And then for the paints, I wasn't sure if I should use regular acrylics, but I grabbed my paint pour paints. These are from Dollar Tree. The other thing that you need to pick up are some balloons, some funnels. I got all of these different colorful ones off of Amazon. I also picked up some darts off of Amazon. This will be interesting. And then my balloon pump. I use this with so many different projects. Again, it's off of Amazon. I'll link it for you. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is try to fill up our balloons with the paint. So I think this is gonna be the trickiest part. If we can get this down, we should be good to go. I've been testing out how to fill up the balloons, and I think I have the strategy down. So you're gonna take your balloon and put the funnel inside. Then you're gonna go in with your paint pour paint, and you're gonna do maybe like 2 squirts. You're gonna let the paint run down into your funnel. Then you're going to pull the funnel off. And this is the part that could be really messy. So if you have a hand pump, I think it would be less messy, but I've determined with my electric one, I'm just going to turn it this way and then press down to fill it up just a little bit. Okay. And to be honest, the less time it's on the pump, the better, because that's less time the paint can splatter everywhere. Then the part that's a little bit messy is tying it. You can see I have paint all over my hands, but you're simply just going to tie your balloon. So if you do this, I would do it outside or make sure you have a drop cloth down. And then you just wanna make, I don't know, we'll probably make about 10 more of these. We got all of our balloons filled up for our poster boards. Now it's time to attach them. So I'm gonna be using some of my push pins that I use for sewing, and I'm just gonna put them all over the board before we take them outside to try to break them. So with these top ones, I put them really high at the top, so I'm hoping that they kind of hang down. That way I get paint all the way to the top of my piece. So I have all the balloons on this one canvas. Now my theory is if I put them sort of at the top, the paint will run down after they open. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but that's kind of my theory. So I'm gonna do the same thing with my other poster board. Now we're finally at the fun part. We're gonna take these outside and see if we can pop them with our darts. All right, we're outside, so let's get to popping. I think I should start with the larger balloons first. Oh.
The real challenge is gonna be how long it takes us to hit them.
Okay, that was 1. Oh.
Same spot. Oh, that was close.
So that didn't work, so I'm just gonna try to throw a bunch at once and we'll see how that goes.
We did it!
I popped one!
Yes! That actually looks really cool.
That took me, I don't know, maybe 20 darts to get our first one. We got 20 more balloons to go. Oh! That was so much fun to do. I'm pretty sure I have paint splatter all over me. So now I'm just going to remove the excess balloons and then we'll let them dry. I feel like this look is totally different than anything else I've done. I love the paint splatter look. It's just so fun. And here's a look at the balloon art styled in my bedroom. Hey guys, I'm Liz and you're watching my second DIY channel where I post daily DIY videos. You may be familiar with my main channel, Liz Fenwick DIY, but I'm glad that you found me over here on my second channel. Make sure that you're subscribed so you just get notified every day when I post our daily DIY video.